Do 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 do. What the hell happened to my dynamic grid here? Uh, I'm gonna do one now because my stuff is fucked up behind. Ooh, hey guys, it's me. We got added a layer here. All right, it's Schmuel. It's Schmuel talk. Let's slap her up here. Dynamic grid. Good evening, Mr. Hughes. How are you?
Pretty good, but I don't think any of us are on camera right now.
I think we are.
Well, who cares?
We were. Yeah, we are. Why not? Oh, goodness gracious. Mabel?
Balls of fire.
What happened, Mabel? How about now? How's that sound? How's that looking? So.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, we need to get Panhandler. Sorry.
He's here. He was disappeared, so he got himself out of the scene. Good evening, Panhandler.
He's back from his fucking biscuit cosplay gig.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice.
That's a good one. I've never heard that Durst joke before.
He wanted to go dress like a little boy, so he had to get the hat and go on backwards.
Right.
Can you still do the Bartman?
That's exactly what it looks like.
All right, I'm about done here. This was a good time. Bye.
This is one of your better ones.
Start from the top down, right? You start from the head down.
Yeah, exactly. Do the Bartman. Bartman.
No.
Were you going spray painting?
It's more of a Charlie Brown Christmas, if you ask me.
I was like thinking his shirt looked awfully Charlie Brownish, right? Like it's like a reverse Charlie Brown sweater.
Weren't you supposed to have Dixon, your best friend, on? What happened with that? Jackass.
You gonna whine about Dixon?
I'm not gonna. He's the one who fucking makes episodes about chatters, not me. I don't do the whining.
You're like
Pat was DMing me earlier because I was giving off recently about shows that just watch clips because I find them boring.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Pat completely misunderstood my point, and that's because Pat is gay. But the point I was making is that if your show is just watching clips and it's like 10 hours long or whatever, then that's a boring show. Like if you don't have anything to fucking like you've got all day to think about stuff to talk about, do that. Like don't just sit there and watch everybody else doing the same fucking show 6 times a day. Fuck sick, right, Panhandler?
Whatever you say, Mick.
And you got NJ Ranger. If you watched his show, he does get the clips, right? He has clips, but he's got the timestamps in them. He goes right to that part, and then boom. So you're not sitting there just watching the clip go on and on and on.
Yeah.
What's going on with the sound here, boys? Dave? Are you muted? Is that
good.
what's going? Oh,
yeah, I'm muted. Sound is going as good. I was checking the video. I was checking the replay, the playback on your channel to make sure that it sounds good.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you. I had done that. It's weird because when Dave is unmuted, there's a lot of noise. And then when Dave mutes, I don't hear anything. And I'm like,
I know there's a lot of background noise here. That's why I mute my.
So I feel like, my sound's not working, but it's working. Good evening, Mr. Hughes. How is everything? I saw pictures of Dublin today. It's happening. It's hopping. And the weather doesn't look too bad. So,
well, I live in Belfast, so I wouldn't know about what's going on in Dublin, but I'm going to take your word for it.
I was trying not to dox you, but, otherwise I could say you lived in Perth, Australia.
Is that where Dean Galloway lives, or is it Calloway? I always forget.
No, it's Galloway. Dean Galloway, the Aussie guy, is his name. And if you need to confirm that he's from Perth, just go to type that name into Facebook, and it will be the third name that comes up.
It's very rude that we do this, don't you think?
No.
I know. The final bus. That's how muting works. When Dave mutes, I don't hear anything.
Let me ask you a quick question though, Hughesy. Like, Judy receiving a pizza, above board or no good, in your opinion?
Who?
Judy, the Asian. the one with the slanty eyes.
Well, they
That
shake
goes on with-
all the
with
time.
The one that goes on with Stuttering John, Judy, she received the pizza in the mail. You think that's good, fun, or is that bad-natured ribbing?
I think it's weird to mail her a pizza.
Yeah, good,
Good. That's a waste of stamps.
Okay, yes, you're right about it. Yes.
Yes,
wow.
you did say mailing her a
That is-
pizza, and all of us sort of stared at you and like, what the hell is he talking about?
Delivered her a pizza. Had her a pizza delivered to her house.
Well,
It's a lot of stamps.
fuck me.
a good-
What are
I'm
you
gonna use
making
that
wine
one.
with all them
I'm gonna use that one.
stamps? No, but yeah, I do think that's because because it's obviously Vince the lawyer gets the people's private information out there.
That one they found out it was somebody else, like a Chris something other or another. But yeah, I mean, I think I think that's fine. I think it's stupid to have a pizza delivered to somebody else. But as long as it ends at pizzas, I think we're cool.
Yeah, but it won't. Stuttering
No.
John will now want her address, and maybe I'll call round sometime and I'll have a slice.
I'm sure within 3 minutes of her being on that show, somebody is texting him her address.
Mm.
You know, did you see the Cardiff thing last night? So let's, with Stuttering John at all?
No.
So there is a part of it where John, or when I was listening yesterday, there's a whole part of it where John is like justifying his hitting on Miss Judy. And it's all because the problem is with us, not with him, how he's supposed to ask people out, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, John is a creep. That's why people don't like him doing it. That's why people don't want him to have their address. I kind of think some of the stuff was funny, like when they were sending coleslaw to Chad. Right. I mean, that's kind of funny. But then when you send yards of concrete to Mersh, not so funny.
Yeah, not so funny. Ask him about that today, Husey.
Yeah, you can when you ditch Buckman. But the thing about that sort of stuff that with people sending beer to Stuttering John, they act like it's an inconvenience. But it's like when you're an alcoholic, why would you like, oh no, more of the stuff that I'm obsessed with and addicted to. What am I going to do with it? All right, drink it. Oh, I hope nobody. It's like when you watch old school wrestling and the people go, you know, if there's one place I hate the most in the world, it's this city right here. And if anybody boos me, I'm going to get really mad. So don't anybody send me free beer to my house, especially Coors Light, or I'll be so pissed off that I'll drink it on the air and talk to some Asian lawyer. Sorry.
That's what do you call it? This is the thing Dave and I were talking about is when John was at his house, his mother's house, people were sending Chinese food and whatnot, but not paying for it first.
Well, yeah,
and
that's
so
dirty.
the poor Chinese guy's like showing up, like, 10:30, and they're telling him to get the fuck out of there, and then the guy's left with food. So I'll draw the line at yards of concrete and not paying.
Yeah. Like somebody should deliver him some jokes, right? Oh,
how about a bit of soap over there? Did you ever see the brilliant Stuttering John photograph? I think it's maybe 5 years ago or maybe even 10 years ago, where, and this is kind of gross, but he was taking a photograph of himself in the mirror, said, "Hey, not bad for 50 years old." But in the background was a toilet full of shit. He didn't even flush the
like
fucking toilet. He's so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you just look at how hot I look. Everybody wants to fuck me.
He's everything. He's just everything. Just reeks of lazy with this guy. Besides smell, like
And his parenting skills.
I can't be bothered flushing the toilet. You remember when his green screen fell down in his old apartment?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
And all his belongings were shown on camera. Every single one of the things that he owned at that time was in that room, basically in a box.
I remember once I recorded with him, and he had a bunch of VHS tapes in the background. And it's like, and he had a poster of fucking Star Wars: A Phantom Menace. which was bizarre.
Long
Like,
time
why would
ago.
you have that? One of the most notoriously shit films ever made, and he's like, "I love it."
The Return of Star Wars.
He got
Jake Lloyd, Phantom Menace, Jingle All the Way. He's the new DeNiro.
anything for free. I mean, we are talking about the man that made one too many. So,
Dude, I saw a clip from a movie that he was in, which was not another movie or something like that. He was in a movie called Not Another Movie, and it's about like a giant space rock asteroid hitting the fucking planet, and he's like on a spaceship that has it's the worst fucking graphics ever and everything. And I mean, yeah, somebody posted it on Reddit recently.
I said that Lady K that they should do a thing for Hackmania or a Dabblecom where they have the live play version of One Too Many.
Oh yeah.
Or a
Schmuel already
live
did that
script read.
on Rumble. They did a watch along with Kumia on I watched it. It's terrible fucking movie.
Yeah, but that's the total opposite idea
Obvious.
of what I just said. That I said that
You're
they could
right.
yeah. That's okay. Did someone mail them a pizza? Hey, I'm really hungry. Can I have a glass of water?
it was a lot of stamps to get that picture up there. Oh, look at this.
Well,
KB is sniping us.
Nice. Well,
Thank you,
the
Snitchy.
Is he? Fuck you, KB, for having Jake Hudson on. I'm out of the Brennan business. Out.
Oh
Oh no!
Yeah, that'll show him. I just stuck it to him.
yeah.
Did you have some hot tax take for him?
No, that's about. I'm all punched out.
Guys, that was brutal yesterday with him and Chad. What did you think of that Panhandler? Were you proud of your boss there?
What was he sweeping for Chad again?
Oh, yesterday they were doing he and Chad were tax talking.
Oh yeah, where YouTube takes out Chad's taxes for him.
No, where
That
yes,
story,
YouTube
that'll bit.
part of that. How Melton's hiding his taxes because super tip. It's a money laundering scam.
Oh yeah, I caught the beginning where he was going to threaten to call the IRS, or he's calling the IRS or something like that on Patrick. Yeah,
Apparently there is a hotline you can call, the
yeah,
whistleblowers
there's a
hotline.
snitch line. Yeah,
He would know it if it exists.
The
There
United
is.
States government will get right on it, I'm sure.
You know the number one caller to that hotline is, right?
The Jews.
Tax accountants and tax attorneys that haven't been paid.
Oh,
And
yeah.
hey, what is it with you and the fucking Jews, Panhandler?
How much money did they get approved today?
Oh,
How many?
fuck.
How many?
Not enough, man. Not enough.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Our eyes and ears. We wouldn't be here without them, right?
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, and every fucking person is like, "Yeah, they stink." But the minute they need
Later.
a doctor, it's like, "Oh, Dr. Greenberg." What do you call it? Dave is not getting involved in that. That's very funny. He's such a pussy. All right.
It's good to know that. That's the way to get him to leave.
Well, I can't believe that Dave, a guy who's out job hunting, wouldn't want to get into a debate about Jews right now.
He's usually he's usually the one that prompts it. It's just because I'm on the other side. That's the reason why he doesn't want to be there. So HUGHEZY, Stalker of the Year for 2025.
Out of those four options,
Out of you pick any option. But it has to be, related to what we're doing.
well, I would have to say it would be Vince the lawyer, because like if you record with Bob Levy, I remember once I recorded with Bob Levy, and there was at least 17 accounts that came in and left one comment each that was very insulting to Bob and Shuley. And it was all back to back. And Levy was like, well, that's Vince the lawyer. And I was like, well, there you go. Vince the lawyer has a ton of burners. So I would have to, I don't even know how you would call a stalker. Like, give me examples, hey boy.
Felicia Gillespie, right? Following your every move, watching everything you do, sending you messages under fake names, shitting on you wherever they can.
Well, that's more of a harassment than a stalker. Like a stalker is, by the way, Dave's camera's still on the screen.
Not anymore.
There you go.
Usually he pops back on, and he's an admin, so he usually takes himself off. So, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I would. Well, Felicia, yeah, but she only really went after Dixon. And to be fair, I'm not saying that Dixon deserved it, but he let it be known that she had got his attention. So she knew that her harassing him was getting to him. So
so he was encouraging it, is what you're saying?
Maybe accidentally encouraging it. But you can't. It's like if we go, hey, Panhandler, nice fucking candle, and he gets all pissed off about it, then we know, okay, we're going to bust his balls about his gay candle. Dave's back.
Yeah, we could even say he looks like Charlie Brown. And can he still do the Bartman? But
Bartman, is that one of your Jew lawyers?
Yeah. So can he still Bartman, Superman?
Can I do my lawyer joke that I heard the other day?
Bartholomew.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Somebody calls up and says, "Hello, is this Bartman and Bartman?" He's like, "Yes, it is. Can I speak to Bartman? He's not here." "Well, what about Bartman? He's on vacation." "Well, can I speak to Bartman then?" "Speaking."
Yeah, all right.
And she had
I like that.
You killed it. You're killing it.
That was definitely told on Wall Street in 1945.
It's a fucking banger.
Yeah, or in a Williamsburg Comedy Club on a Thursday night. So, HUGHEZY, you bring up a good point.
What's Ray DeVito playing that night?
What's a stalker when in your mind? So in my mind, a stalker would be somebody who goes after one person and tries to like fuck with that one person more than anything else. I mean, they may have a few ancillary figures, but the one person. And to me, like I feel like a guy like Vince is he just fucks with everybody. So is he like just a Uber stalker or?
Well, what Vince the lawyer does that's so amazing to me is that they know he's this guy's crazy. This Dave Sarra guy, fucking wild man. But what Vince the lawyer does is that they know he's fucking with them, yet he still keeps being allowed into the group, even though they know he's going to use a lot of this information against us in about 4 or 5 days, and then. Like all this shit about like Ava's alleged flagging of channels and her emails leaking apparently was because of Vince the lawyer. Like I don't know why anyone would tell him anything that they specifically wouldn't publicly put out there. Right, Panhandler?
But what groups is Vince in? Like he's just kind of his own entity, right? Like he's not part of TSN. He's not. Isn't he? Didn't he chase Carl off the screen the other day or something like that off his own show? Or I heard something. Vince is just. I don't know what his motivation is. I don't really deal with Vince. I don't really follow Vince. I do agree that he's got 1,000 different burners. I do agree with HUGHEZY that definitely when Ava's supposed emails, that was all him. So, yeah, I just don't follow his whole arc. I know he's a master level troll or whatever, but that's about it. All I know about him. He's just so smug. I don't find him entertaining at all or any of the shit that he does. So I don't really follow.
I remember.
Troll with money is a dangerous entity.
Yeah, and investigators too. So
I remember he did a thing at what was it? One of those Kevin Brennan weekends with Stuttering John was there, and the way Vince the lawyer had his laptop positioned for a live stream was you could clearly see in the reflection that Stuttering John and his buddies were visibly doing coke. Like you could see it so clearly in the reflection, they might as well just have filmed it. And there's no way. And you can even see Vince was like, even though he's in the camera, and he starts to like sort of move over, like you know.
Love it.
Snort this.
Are we in a one party? Is it legal for you to record me?
That was actually the greatest time. Then when Stuttering John then came on Vince's computer with his friends, and he got all these photos of Shuley's wife, and so that they could all roast his wife. And he's picking up the pictures, going, "Look at this mess! Isn't she terrible, terrible?" And his buddies are going, "I don't know, John. She looks pretty nice to me." You know, yeah, I'd fuck her. And Vince is like, "Oh, you're fucking crazy." So Stuttering, and you can see Stuttering John getting angry because he went to dox Shirley's wife. So now everybody knows that not only does Shirley have lives with his family. He's a great relationship with his kids, and his wife's good looking with a nice big ass. So Schmuel wins again, while Stuttering John brags about the microwaved meal that he had the night before.
I know.
I'll put a couple crystals in a.
Yeah.
What 60-year-old man? Yeah, 60-year-old man with his hungry man dinner.
Yeah.
I get to be alone by myself, drunk. I don't have to have that woman serve me dinner.
Yeah. Do you ever
Make
eat a
the bed.
microwave dinner on the sofa while your cock's hanging out of your bench? I'm living the dream.
But as fucking retarded as John is, and he is fucking retarded, he has to be in on it. Like, it's been years with Vince fucking with him, and he keeps taking Vince back or sending him the stream or sending him information or letting him on his show. Like, he must be using it for content. He has to know by now.
Exactly, Echo.
can't just
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just echo Pineapple. Thanks. Don't read it or put your own opinion. Just let Vince see me bad mouthing him. Exactly, Echo.
Yeah,
And sorry,
actually, I'm
Panhandler.
pretty sure Buckman would read it if it came behind a lovely donation.
He would. He would. But, you know, I only send Echo money. Apparently, I owe him. He vindicated me in an accusation. And so now I still owe him about $27, I think?
27.
What did we start at 40? Maybe 23?
Good idea for a sequel. 27 too many.
What's going on with him and Granny? Are they going out steady now? They seem to be streaming together all the time now. Are they? It's just such an odd pairing of unlikable fucks.
I would.
Let's just say Eckel is he's keeping track of the Dabbleverse trends. Let's just say that.
Okay. Is Granny a trend?
Well, he is the
Danny's trending.
Thursday afternoon unemployed, able to
he was
stream
available.
set.
All right, fair.
You know?
Trending.
I'm just
He has
shocked.
a certain trend to him.
I'm just shocked that Granny was available, because he's got a pretty busy schedule. Because at this time usually he sits over here, but today he decided to sit over there, and I was like, well, that's why he was able to live stream.
Wow.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of
The
it this
service is
afternoon.
better.
Sorry, David. And I was really surprised he was talking about Granny shitting in a cooler. We haven't heard that story at all.
Really?
Can
The
you
last
flush?
month.
Can
Yeah,
you
I know.
flush a cooler?
I know. It's never come up before. He's really fucking milking that disgusting grift.
I haven't seen it. I was going to watch it on the weekend because it would be exciting, but I hope he
Sorry to spoil
brings
it
up
for you.
some Lemmy stuff, because it's about time we finally get to hear him tell some truths that are definitely true. I used to work on Wall Street for her, but then I stopped inventing the internet because she wouldn't fucking do this. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm sure the Porsche that she had rusting in the driveway was, you know, just one of many.
She fucking put a cigarette out in my fucking diamond-encrusted Lamborghini.
How many times do you think the what is it, a cow costume? What kind of costume does he have? Horse costume? What is he, a lion?
There's a
How many
cow.
times has
He's definitely a lion. Oh!
Ooh, lion piece of how many times has that thing been washed, do you think?
Almost as washed as his future. But the thing that I love about that cow costume is it proves once and for all that he's hilarious, because it's a cow costume. It's like, hey, look at me, everybody. I'm a cow.
It's the only,
That's
it's
good
the,
stuff.
It's the only time I felt bad for Chad Zumach, was having to meet Granny in a cow costume, and then see Lemmy. I could see the depression on Lemmy's face.
Wasn't Joey C there too? Like, it was a real. I mean, to even
Joey C, and then David
make it
Chandler
more
was there.
sadder, make it even sadder. Excuse me.
I
Chandler
just
was there, right?
I just
Deadpool?
wish I was there for
Yeah,
the
Deadpool.
laughter, because people would be like, "Oh, look at this guy! He's got a cow costume on. He's got to be hilarious." Hey, would you like some milk with your burger? It would have been hilarious.
Hey,
I got a burger too, Greg. Can you milk me? Oh,
Hey, this fucking guy.
he and Carmick are going to get together and talk about their future YouTube careers.
Oh, you'll be happy to know I am out of the karmic business for real too, Schmuel. So you always gave me shit for sweeping. I'm done. I am fucking done. Done, beyond done. So
By the way,
Aren't we
Dave,
lucky
see if
to
you
have
ever
you?
want to see
Yeah.
true comedy, try and find the outtake reel from What was Meet the Fockers?
Okay, I
It's-
can't wait.
Brutal. So the line was Ben Stiller goes to De Niro, where were you? Where were you? And then De Niro starts improvising. Don't laugh,
no.
right? De Niro improvises this at the Copacabana, and then he turns around and goes to the guest. He goes, shockingly, nobody laughed. You know.
I can't do the. I've been trying it in the mirror. I've been trying the De Niro face in the mirror, like Caliendo.
Yo, but analyze me, analyze this.
We need to do a Robert De Niro podcast. This is crazy.
It just can we do it in Granny's outfit?
Hey, yeah, Casino. Oh,
Ow!
good on us.
I'm a lion.
The raging
I'm a
bull.
scary lion.
You scare them?
Ooh.
Hey, funny you're dressed like a cow. I
I'm
was a
cowardly
raging bull.
lion.
What, are you a pig over there?
Yeah.
There's a cows over here. There's a cow area.
Hey, where's
Look
this,
at this.
taxi gonna drive you to? The farm?
I'm not crazy.
Come over here and blow me. All four of them. Sorry.
Fuck.
Are we offending you, Panhandler? You and your 8-year-old boy Charlie Brown outfit? Does it come with the
Have you
sensitivity?
seen yourself in the fucking mirror, old man, and you're making fun of my looks, you fucking cocksucker.
Have you got over Chester
Didn't
Bennington
Pat Dixon
suicide
just
yet?
fucking cancel on you? The fucking Pat just canceled on you. Pat Dixon. And you're making fun of people. Get fucked, old man.
Yeah. Pat
He's your
really
good
has.
friend. Tell
Pat
everybody
really has
again
your
how he's
goat.
a good fucking friend. Tell
Pat-
about your buddy for the 8,000th time.
Pat-
He's your fucking friend, and he's never fucking here.
Hey, something wrong with it?
Everybody, I bet you were giddy as fuck. Oh, Pat's coming. Pat's coming. Pat's coming. Where the fuck is he? Shut the fuck up.
I was very giddy, Panhandler. Can't you tell?
Fuck,
How
hey.
excited I am?
Well, they got some Cape Fear over there.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Hey.
I hear Cookie's bringing home Weezer tickets for you tonight. But
Whoa. I like Weezer. That's too far, Dave. Come on.
We're gonna go to
oldest
this
Weezer fan.
Soul Cruises.
I tried to set you up a Pat Dixon, and you blow it. Okay?
You know, I originally found them back in the 90s when they played a song called Buddy Holly. I was looking for a Buddy Holly song, and I found Weezer. That's an
Yeah.
impression of
I
Schmuel
said
Buckman
that-
finding about Weezer in his 60s,
Yeah. There's
in the 90s.
I can do Buck when it goes Panhandler.
Panhandler.
See, do a gay voice, Buckman.
Oh, just bing, 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 Pan. Just bing, bing, bing.
And it's another thing. The balls on you after that shit show you put on fucking Tuesday. You made everybody wait a fucking hour as you fumbled as you usually do. And then you have fucking Dave on, and he starts talking about carpet cleaning after you made everybody wait for a fucking hour. I wanted to come up there and fucking strangle you both.
Hey,
Pat's coming.
whoa.
Pat's coming.
Right.
Oh, Pat's
Right.
coming.
That's exactly how you are, I bet. I bet you're so excited. You're boring your fucking wife to death about it for hours on end, and then he doesn't fucking show up.
That's why I stream. I bore the shit out of my wife. I figured I could do it on
Well,
YouTube.
you know, I'm sorry,
Making fun of
Schmuel.
my
You know,
phone.
I couldn't make it today. I'm sorry. You know, I read the newspaper.
go eat a
You
worm.
know, these things have to go. And I have to-
Take more time.
Panhandler. I don't know how to make you happy, Panhandler.
These things sometimes. I mean, Mazzy, what do you think? Does your pussy get wet when you think of Mr. Color Everything? Really?
So, any song requests? $20 and I'll sing "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac.
All right. Well,
You know what?
I don't know how to do
Ghost
that one.
party, ghost party.
Here comes the man in black, Galaxy Defenders.
Oh my God! Somebody please pay him $5 to play the Men in Black theme song.
We need Pat Dixon to do Copacabana. At the Copacabana.
Dude, Panhandler is so mad right now.
Oh,
Why? Because Dixon won't do break stuff.
Panhandler was very upset about Dixon this morning. I woke up to a DM, which Panhandler has given me permission to share.
Yep.
And he said, and instead of putting it up, because that would be
Tell
stupid.
what time it was, too. Tell me what time. You're on the East Coast, right?
2:18 a.m.
Oh shit! Fucking Brennan's show got nuked. He had to start a new one. Oh well. Anyway.
All right.
Sexuality and nudity or something.
Because he's a cunt?
Right. Maybe he was looking at a cunt.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Felicia's face on the screen.
What did he do? What did he do? I can't do DeNiro. Why am I even trying?
Yeah. Start with the face.
Maybe
I can't do it.
some black chick showed a cunt.
What's
My
her name?
kids-
Shades Cal.
My kids are black.
My kids.
Hey, Shades Cal. I can see your funk's tail.
And Robert De Niro sees Shades Cal at Hackamania and is like, "Hey, you come here. I like him like you.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah. Hey, Uncle Pineapple.
Darky.
Yeah. I like the jokes about fish and chips. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. You're good, Joe. Yo.
You're good, Echo. You're good.
I've seen a lot of pineapples in my time, Echo. You're the best. Hey, Echo, I got a great joke for you. Your show's fruity yet sweet. You right, Panhandler?
Yeah, I'm looking at something on my phone because I'm bored of you guys.
Panhandler's more of a Julia Roberts fan, anyway.
Yes, he's a
Robert
very
De Niro.
he's a very
Julia
serious.
Roberts De Niro.
Julia Roberts De Niro. Hey, I'm a pretty. Hey,
Ooh,
All right, Panhandler. All right. Well, enough of the De Niro stuff. What do you want to talk about? What do you think is a good topic right now?
How you
What do you
fucked
think
up
is the
the
hot
awards?
button?
Do you want to talk about how you fucked up the awards or no?
well, let's talk about. All right, if we're going to talk about awards,
The awards.
let's
Actually,
talk
you did a
about.
really good job on the bumpers, Dave.
Let's
The
talk
bumpers
about
are
the best.
fun.
Yeah, you did a good job. I'll give you that.
Let me
Thank
talk
you.
about who's the best. Who's in the Clipper category. Dave, don't reveal anything, but it's got to be
I'm
between
not.
Sam Bibley and Doom and Stalin. How do you prick from all those guys?
We
prick.
vote. We had multiple rounds of voting. We voted for people before it got down to 4 for all the categories. Before it got down to 4, we voted for these people.
Is
If
that
I- Can you give us an idea of the participation? Like, are you getting a good amount of responses?
We have almost at this point closing in on 300 people.
That's pretty good. All right.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't ask for more.
And 170 of them are Vince's burners. Bringing
There's
it back.
there's Frank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Doom's 1 through 15.
What are you saying? You're not saying Doom voted for himself a lot, are you?
No,
I mean, we would
that's
want
not what I'm
to.
saying.
We wouldn't want to accuse Doom of that.
I'm
but-
not accusing him.
Sam Bibley, who's a regular in our chat.
Sam Bibley's in the first-time Clipper category, along with Pest, Chad Boozmock, Sam Bibley, and Brandon Deft.
Boozmock is great. The only problem is he covers Boozmock, so I can't watch him.
It's
You
tough.
know?
And then Cardiff watches Chad Boozmock, and it's like, damn, it's two layers of not wanting to watch Chad. But Boozmock is really one of the only ethical ways, to watch Chad Zumach. So it's understandable.
Wow. So Panhandler award wise, my nominees for Stalker of the Year were based on voting. Felicia, Chad Zumach for his Mersh Melton episodes, Granny for his exes episodes, and Mr. Kill Everything, who shall not be left out, for his Mazzy stalking. What do you think about that?
I would think Chad would win just because he actually went to he actually showed up at somebody's house. So I would, based on that. But Mr. Kill Everything, crying over a woman he went on like 3 dates with for 2 years, is pretty amazing.
Six times Panhandler. Six times they met in total.
That's a pretty strong effort right there. So it's
and then even Ashley too.
Between those two. Yeah,
how quickly he like fell for Ashley. They're like, we talked on the phone. Next thing I was driving her fucking house and drunk on the floor.
Right, and the best part is too. Then he's still giving like Carmack's fucking dating and women advice on MLC.
But here's the thing. I do believe that Mr. Kill Everything can pick up women and fuck them. Don't get me wrong.
Right, but they're gone the next day. Once they realize, spend more than 24 hours with him, they're like, this guy's a fucking loser. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to hang out with this old man anymore.
He needs amphetamines
since they live together. Yeah, and he's just such a sloppy drunk. Like I said, it doesn't offend me that he's drunk. He's just such a bad fucking drunk.
But isn't MKE like under 40?
He's 39. He's my age.
Well, what the? Geez, that is a rough 39 for both of you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
I'm a rough 39 too, but
you're good. Dave, you were voted
sloppy on too much on camera.
You were voted handsomest cokehead in the Dabbleverse. So
wow,
who
got the female superlative of that version? Fucking Lady KB.
Lady KB.
They have like
we're struggling,
and then best cokeheads of whatever.
They were trying to get her away from the Hillary Clinton Cankle Award, but can you be nominated in 2 categories?
Yes.
All right. On the count of 3, I'm going to ask everyone to say hello to Sam Bibley. 1, 2, 3. Hello Sam Bibley. There we go. Because Sam is very important to this channel. He declined host Dave Sarra. We wouldn't be here.
You don't care about fucking decline host or Sam Bibley. Shut the fuck up. I agree, right? Your dog agrees. You don't give a fuck about either of them. You're scared.
That's Panhandler's dog. My dog doesn't bark.
Panhandler's dog agrees. You're scared of them, and you suck their cocks, which is fine, for their approval. And I'm here for it, baby.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, look at this, buddy. Unbanned Just Jenny fan Dave KB announced he's doing his own awards stream Saturday to stick it to you. I think you can get back in his good graces if you delete Schmuel's channel now.
Oh, that's where you're going. Fuck. Oh, Kevin Brennan got me again. Oh, sorry, Schmuel. I have to deleting your channel now.
Dave and I actually had a good idea for that. HUGHEZY's going to be leaving us in a minute, right? So I got to ask you a question before you go. Do you think that Karmic is getting a free pass on this Felicia breakup stuff?
No, I think everybody knew that it was something that needed to happen since day one. So now that it's actually happened, a lot of people have kind of wisely backtracked on their Karmic criticism. It's just as long as it's done, it's done. But we all know it won't be. He'll be back with her before the end of the year or early next year. And the whole thing is a waste of time, except when you can get your clickbait on it. And that's all it really is, because nobody actually gives a shit about him.
He thinks everybody gives a shit about him. Is that just delusion, or?
But that's the problem. He thinks it.
But for the Dabbleverse, I mean, he pulls a decent crowd, right?
No, he does, but I just see the problem with him. He doesn't seem to have a job or whatever, so he's stuck in his house all day, and he's nothing to do but think and focus on stuff. And people must be bored shitless of it all. Or not even people. He must be bored shitless of the whole thing. So I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's time to move on.
So Panhandler with
Sure.
Felicia thing. Do you think it was a work?
We still don't know the reason why he flipped out. It couldn't just be because that dancing video where she was 4 feet away from everyone else in that video, that 5-second clip or whatever. So obviously, shockingly, we don't know exactly what's going on. As everybody said, he goes home and he gets depressed and he starts drinking and he gets all morose and he can't, he's a little boy. So I do think I agree with the Mick that he'll be back, or he'll be flying out there begging for her to take him back, by New Year's or whatever. The New Year's resolution is they're going to be good to each other or whatever the fuck it's going to be. Yeah. The grift, it's just beyond boring now. And the fact that after him and Pat shit on each other for like 6 months straight, and then the night they break up, they're on each other's shows, sucking each other off. I mean, Carmack said the most vile shit about Pat, and then of course Pat welcomes him to fuck with Felicia. So they all deserve whatever the fuck they're gonna get. I don't give a shit if it fucking ends up in self-deletion all around murder. Self-deletion, that'd be the best possible outcome.
Didn't Carmack say that he had proof that Dixon beat up Felicia or beat up a woman?
An audio recording or something like that.
I've heard the tapes.
Yeah. I got the tapes on you, don't you know?
And then when he's pressed on it, he's like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. But I've been talking about it for 6 months. But now I don't want to talk about it because Pat's about to welcome me back into his warm embrace. Get fucked, both of you fucking losers.
So you don't think Pat was playing him?
I'm sure Pat's setting him up a little bit to fuck with him. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's part of it. I mean, Pat's definitely smarter than Carmack's, which is a low fucking bar. But yeah.
Buckman, I've got to head on here over to set up mine.
I'm sorry that you have to do your own show with those boring people and you can't stay here with the Panhandler and I.
I like Panhandler, but Buckman will be on the show. Roasted. Buckman will be on the show tomorrow at 6. But tonight I'm going live in 6 minutes with Mersh, the Aussie guy, Rochi, Ava Riza, and Dave Sarra also has the link. So go on over there and hit the like button.
Hold on, before you go. So did you say it's going to be you, Mersh, and Ava? Who's going to get a word in between the three of you? And you have other people on as well?
Aussie guy and Rochi.
Wow. Okay. So
if you want to find out how to get a word in, tune in and hit the like button.
I might join that just so it can be 3-on-3 America versus the world.
So well then if he does, send me the link too, and then we'll do it on both streams. The multi-streaming, this is YouTube's new thing, or so I'm told.
Oh yeah, you can do that. That's right, the multi-streaming. Yes, that's cool. We should try that sometime. Stream with.
Yeah. All right, and HUGHEZY, as you leave, I'm going to leave you with this question, and you can answer it later. If per NJ Ranger's the one that came up with the thought, whatever the word is, exaggerated it. If Karmic looked like Final Boss, would anybody care about any of this?
I don't know what Final Boss looks like.
Well, if he looked like Panhandler, then.
Panhandler, I wouldn't hate to look like Panhandler, but if I look like Karmic, I'd be fucking miserable.
All right. Or if he looked like me, which is probably the better, which is what I was expecting, but you guys let me down. Good night, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in. And it's HUGHEZY Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. And yes. Adam Hughes. And we'll see you tomorrow night as I debate Dr. Chow for debating what? I don't know, but I know.
It won't be so much of a debate, just a couple of hacks yucking it up. But I need to go get water because I'm going live in 4 minutes, and Rochi is already backstage.
All righty.
Okay, great.
See you, bud. All right. Let's pull Mr. Hughes out, and now we can go on. Let's go on to Panhandler, and let's do the.
Wait, before we do, where were you going with that question with Carm? You're saying Carmax is a good-looking man, and that's why he's getting sympathy or empathy from the ladies? Like, what was with the comparison to Final Boss?
I
He's
think
a fine-looking young gent.
I think that everything. I'm kidding on Final Boss because I cannot get the image of Final Boss dancing with the Sonic helmet on out of my head.
But it
right?
was Halloween. In all fairness, I mean, yes, it's an odd clip,
But-
it was
but-
Halloween.
But this was NJ Ranger's idea, or thought, I should say, that if Karmic didn't look like Karmic did, none of us would care, right? Like there would be no, he wouldn't be that interesting to people. That what we're doing is, this guy is like a relatively attractive guy. He's 41, but he looks like he's 25. And that's part of what makes him interesting. If he was some fat slob yelling about broads or his AI music, nobody would care.
I think that's a reach. All right.
I honestly think, personally speaking, from what I've been looking at too, like Karmic got big and hot, I think, because all the ladies were in his chat at first. Because I think that they liked that it was kind of fresh that somebody like a male figure was kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve like he was. And then
No, because he's gay, and every woman likes to have a gay male friend.
Well, that is true, and I'm sure some of the ladies still like that. But I'm saying is, I think what piqued their attraction originally was that they thought he was a straight man. And then as they watched longer and longer, the men come because the ladies are in chat, right? And then the ladies leave, and the men are still there talking about another man crying. So that's how we get to where we are today, in my personal opinion.
All right.
In my heart of hearts.
In your honest opinion, do you think he's gay?
I honestly do think he's gay.
Yeah, I do. I said that when he first came on the scene.
He may not even know it.
Yeah.
He may not even know he's gay, which is the saddest part.
No straight man cries that much. I mean, my mother died this year, and I still haven't cried. So what the fuck? He's crying every other night over what? I don't even know. I want to fucking slap the shit out of him and make him
When my
cry.
mother dies, I'm throwing a fucking party, baby.
Yeah.
I got
Don't say-
that.
don't
I'm
say
just
that.
joking. I'm
Jesus,
joking.
don't say that,
I'm
Christ.
joking.
But I mean, seriously, no grown man cries like that. No, it's not possible. It's fucking insane.
I think he's completely heterosexual. I really do. And but I just think he's a lonely boy.
Okay.
And if he did look like Final Boss, we would just call him an incel.
Yes. Oh, if he looked like Final Boss and did what he did, he would 100% be considered a freaking flamer. I don't know. I think he'd be considered more gay if he was Final Boss's size and acting like that. Okay, hold on though. So I'll give you one point
Final
here.
Boss getting shit on so much, poor kid.
I don't know. He's not exactly a kid, but yeah, no. I mean,
It's what
To me,
happens
he's a
when
kid.
you. It's what happens when you stand me up. Go ahead.
okay, no. It's all gay-natured ribbing. It's fine. Okay, fuck. I lost my fucking train of thought.
Sorry,
now.
I interrupted you.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's my cocaine brain. Just continue. I'll think of what I was about to say.
We all forgot what we were going to say.
Oh yeah. Okay. No. Oh, okay. So Karmic, here's what I actually fear is really happening is that he really is kind of a sexually repressed kind of a person. Hasn't really had sex with many people. Okay, I believe all that. And then on top of that, maybe subconsciously, Felicia, was really pursuing Karmic because she wanted to get back at Pat. I don't necessarily think that Karmic was in on that. So I was saying this yesterday, like, this is not a work. This is deceit. So do I think that Felicia's been deceitful in this relationship? Yes. Do I think that Karmic might have some repressed sexual emotions that may or may make him gay? I also think that. I don't necessarily think he's 100% gay, but I think in my mind, it's almost 50-50.
But even if Carmix wasn't in on it, how can you not realize, and Malware was bringing this up the other night in Clowntown, he was such a Pat Dixon fan, and he knew the whole history of it, and now he's dating Pat's ex? It just, it wouldn't cross your mind at all. Like, maybe
he's very
she
easily
is kind of using me, maybe, possibly.
He's extremely impressionable and manipulable, and like
easily manipulated. Go ahead.
easily manipulated
Malleable.
and malleable. Great. So
Thank you.
yes, I mean it took one episode on with Felicia. He's never met Felicia in his life. All he's known is bad Felicia. Bad Felicia. Okay, he's on with Felicia one time, and she's able to switch him. That's it. There's a switch, and then 6 months of fighting with Pat Dixon. 90% of it is Pat Dixon destroying him, emotionally, and then Karmic crying a lot of times back, and then one episode back with Pat Dixon. Oh, flips back. All of a sudden, I'm a Pat Dixon fan again, and Felicia means nothing to me. That's it. And it's like, dude, there's no nuance in your relationships at all.
But I think that's a bigger issue with this world, and that's why I think a big part of my frustration with it is, if you hate somebody, fucking hate them with everything you have. In the Dabbleverse, you hate somebody one day, you're aligning with them the next. Your buddy, like it's so easily, the terrible shit people say and do to each other is so easily forgotten. And this may be a me problem, clearly, but I mean, it's just such. I don't even think it's manufactured. I think they're just such weak men that they really do feel like they hate this person, but they don't have the fucking. They don't have the balls. They don't have the intestinal fortitude to fucking stick with it. They're like, oh no, let's be friends now. Like I don't. It's just so fucking annoying.
Yeah. It's like to use an example, obviously feels like wrestling, but like even wrestling had long drawn out storylines, so it feels like you're watching different wrestling federations every night, but it's all the same fighters somehow.
Yeah. All right. He's fighting
for TNN, and
I need to interrupt here. For some reason, it did not show up in the chat stream on EVMux, but we have a milestone chat from one Eckle Pineapple. Thanks, the final boss, for agreeing to my show this Sunday. So the final boss is going to be on Eccles Pineapple Show on Sunday, and he was going to be on my show one time, and then he had a 36-hour stream of playing Sonic and wasn't able to make it. So come back on Monday, Eckle.
We call that a bender in the Sarra. We call that a bender in the Sarra household.
You're trying to bring that up on because it didn't show up on screen, or no?
It didn't. It showed up on YouTube because when I went into the YouTube stream, it was there, but it's not on EVMux.
Okay.
So, and it's been a bit of an issue, but
they gotta get that shit together.
Well, I put Social Ninja on here, and ever since I loaded Social Ninja, for some reason, the chats have not been showing up correctly.
You have to pop out the chat in. You have to go to your chat in Chrome, pop out the chat, and then it'll start showing up in your Social Stream Ninja.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what happens when they let boomers do this stuff. So anything's possible. I'm afraid to touch it, Dave, because everything will crap out like the other night. And
that was such a shit show.
So yeah. Oh man, boys, hold on. Oh, it's telling me to engage with my audience. And as if we're
Why
not.
would you do that to them?
If we're not engaging here now. But it's also no Schmuel Buckman, so swings and roundabouts. That's like a cricket term, right? Like a sticky wicket. Roundabout. A sticky wicket. Something there. And we got Mint Diggity in the chat, so we're good. Whenever Mint Diggity is here, we know it's going to be a successful stream. And Mint was on with Tom Myers today.
Was he really?
Yeah,
sent Tom on?
Not on, but he was on chat. No, he did send Tom a super sticker, and Tom was very grateful. And
Tom is monetized? I didn't even know Tom
he got monetized yesterday.
Okay. And so did Ranger and Footberg, right?
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
We were trying to look at the
numbers. It's got to be a record time.
Dude, Ranger and them they killed it quick. They really got their numbers up pretty quick. Unlike Tom Myers, unfortunately, Tom Myers made $17 last night on his first outing but I'm sure he's happy about it.
Yeah, it's something. I mean,
It's
fuck.
16 years in the making, 3,000 subscribers, and finally got the 3,000 watch hours to.
Is his channel really that
my-
old?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, poor Tom.
It
According
took him
to
that
numero
long to
Josh-
get the watch hours.
Oh, it took him that long. According to numero Josh Denny fan, he made 3 Instagram posts about it yesterday. About
He
being
was-
monetized.
The stream we were on today was him doing a walk and talk. He took his car in to get serviced, and he was like, "Oh wow,
24/7 now."
I could do it." And
Oh,
NJ and Flimsy deserve to be monetized.
Oh, dude.
You know, NJ puts a lot of fucking work into that show.
Yeah. They do a
Yeah.
lot of work.
So there we go. But good for
Just
Tom
to be able
Myers.
to sit down for 4 hours without getting out of your seat is fucking nuts to me. I'm like the most ADHD person in the world. It's so hard for me to stay still.
Yeah, I'm just, I get to look at Panhandler for 2 hours, so I'm just not going to move.
lucky you.
And NJ, I understand, got one of those $1,000 super tips last night.
Oh yeah, that's right. He got a $1,000 super tip.
So there we go. But Mint's a good egg. NJ's a good egg, and I know Panhandler likes to just shit on people. But Panhandler, you bring up,
Who did I just shit on?
you bring up,
Congratulations to Tom and
you bring up a good point. So I want to put up your little chat, your little screenshot from last night. I don't know if I can make this any bigger.
Oh, I said that.
Yeah, I can. So let's go full screen with this bad boy. This is at 2:18 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't sleep much.
From Panhandler to one Schmuel Buckman. Are you going to confront your good friend Pat about when he attacked me on Pretty Antisocial Podcast and then naming an episode after me? Or aren't you allowed to do anything but sweep for the woman beater?
Subtle.
Very
Why is so subtle on that?
very subtle. So
Damn, Chow already fucking clipped your Pat's coming.
cool.
Oh, he fucking got you, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm so gotten. You know?
He's gonna come with all the artillery tomorrow.
I'll do it again. Pat's coming.
It's actually pretty good.
Pat's coming, everybody. Pat's gonna be here.
Oh my God, what's happening?
I love it. I love it.
Jesus Christ.
Don't break a hip. You pulled something.
Oh, I know. I might. I'm gonna.
You looked behind you.
I'm gonna need a knee replacement after this. Do you know a good doctor?
Oh, fuck.
That's my little timer telling me to remind everyone. We have memberships available at $1.99 per month, and if you do a milestone chat, I will be sure to highlight them and talk about them. We have Apple Pineapple is one of our members, so you know it's good because he doesn't do anything that's bad. And feel free to super chat, and it's supertip.gg/Buckman. And I understand a whole new super tip system is coming this Saturday night. So we'll have to see how that goes. Look at this. The Panhandler is going up against the boss and putting up with Schmuel's dancing.
I am more upset about this Jake Hudson thing than I was about my fiance leaving. I just can't. I can't wrap my mind around it. I'm emotionally damaged from it. I don't know if I'll ever recover. I don't believe in therapy, but I may try it over this Jake Hudson thing. And Dave, have you been kicked off MLC? I mean, you've been fucking bounced for Jake Hudson and Little Mir or whatever retards he's been having on lately.
Last time I was on MLC, I kept getting taken off because Chad couldn't argue. Chad couldn't.
Was that the mute stream?
Yeah.
I showed up later that
so.
night. Yeah, I think.
I might have. Yeah, it might have been that same night. The night he kept on telling me that Sam Tripoli hates you, man. He fucking hates you. He kept anytime Chad was talking, he let Chad talk to me, and then anytime I start talking, he'd take me off. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna leave from backstage. not going to endure this punishment any longer. I'm just going to sit and chat and watch.
Dave, I will say, Dave is the one guy that just does not give a fuck, right?
don't.
Like he
Again,
doesn't care.
It's not that I don't care. That's not the right word to use. It's just that I just assume everybody's trying to be funny. So like, I just assume that they're just trying to be funny with whatever they say. Oh, your brother was a retard. I'm like, okay. It's not the best joke, but I see where you're trying to go with that. That's
Dave,
just the only
how
way
did you miss that opportunity to yell at Schmuel for typing on his keyboard when he fucking yells at you all the time for typing?
When did I type
Click
on my
it.
keyboard?
Click
That was
clack.
him. That was him,
That-
not me.
Schmuel,
That's
like,
Dave.
anytime Schmuel gets mad at me, I just assume that he's like trying to be funny.
Wait, did Jake porn bomb? Wait, somebody porn bomb Karmic?
Yeah, on one of his
yes.
16-hour streams, yes.
Greg, I want to say it was Greg Edwards, wasn't it?
I know who it was, and it wasn't.
No? Okay, well, that person had the name Greg Edwards on it or something like that, didn't it? Am I wrong about that?
It
I
may
don't
have,
think
but
Greggy
wasn't
Greggy
Greg.
Edwards would do that.
Yeah, it wasn't Greg.
I've been meaning to ask him that. I didn't. Yeah, I guess Karmic sent the link out. So first of all, Final Boss sent me the link that night also. I was like, it was 2 a.m. my time. Okay, so imagine what time it is for him. But he had already been going for hours. And then I'm like up, I'm trying to like make some bumpers. And like, he sends me the link. I don't even know who it's for. I click on it, and next thing I know, I'm in a fucking Karmic stream, and I got out right away. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. But yeah, apparently shortly after that, he got like porn bombed. So he took down the stream right away, and then instead of just calling it a night at 5 a.m. your time, let's just fire up another stream for another 3 hours. Jesus. He loves the attention. That's what I just realized yesterday, which I'm so fucking stupid. Like, how did I not get it from the beginning? This is why I think he's kind of gay, because he loves the attention.
Kind of gay.
Well, but
Dave-
well, not that I mean he's kind of gay. I kind of think that he's gay. Do you have like a
It's
automatic
Coca-Cola.
filter?
It's
Oh,
Coca-Cola in a
back-
glass. My back is blurred.
Yeah.
So I don't think I don't think he's gay. I think he loves the attention. I don't think he gets any where he is, and that's why he did it. But on the Felicia thing, I think he changed everything. It wasn't he didn't think a lot about it. It was just that Felicia was interested in him. And Brennan had been sweeping for her. So it was like he could kill two birds with one stone. He could get a girlfriend and a girl that Kevin Brennan thought was attractive.
I mean, it was kind of played like a fucking dating game, almost. It was all kind of, it was reality show relations, a reality show relationship. It's like when fucking Flavor Flav met Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It's like that same shit. Is that gonna last? Of course not. It's gonna last. Of course, it's not gonna last. But does it make for some good TV? Oh fuck yeah! And is Flavor Flav retarded? Yes, he's retarded, but somehow entertaining. And again, Karmic. You know, I wish I had this special nut or the special juice, whatever the fuck you call it. And the kid's got it. The kid gets numbers. So what am I supposed to say? Can't really complain much. He loves the attention.
But where does he have left to go? You know what I'm saying? Like the breakup streams and the crying about.
He'll plateau
Felicia.
eventually at
Right.
40 or 50 followers. He'll
When
make
he
his
eventually goes back to
2,500 a
Felicia,
month.
He's going to lose a lot of people, I think, when he goes back to her. Like, you fool me once, I won't get fooled again. George W. Bush.
Yeah.
Probably.
Big W13. People love the
Fool me
relationship drama.
3 times the fool.
It's like all of a sudden I'm supposed to be a professional interviewer when it comes to Clown Town.
Oh, yeah, W and Clowntown was getting some shit for. Hey, Clowntown had Felicia, the first ones to have it. So, did we screw the pooch? Absolutely. Is it Clowntown? Absolutely. Were too many people talking over each other? Yeah. To act like we're fucking Barbara Walters is ridiculous. So, but W really did fuck the pooch, though.
Brother
No,
man.
I disagree, man. You did. The Felicia thing was what, 20, 30 minutes long? And she
was
did
more
it.
than-
She hung out. She answered questions. And if everybody had just gone at her, or she would have just bailed, and you wouldn't have gotten anything.
And this is where the one thing, Final Boss gets shit on all the time. He was probably the best that night as far as trying to keep things on track and ask decent questions. And on top of everything else, he watched all of because he's a Carmack stan. He watched everything. So I will give the little guy some credit. He probably did the best. Now leave me alone, boss. Stop tweeting me forever. Thank you. I said something nice about you.
You handled it well, Dexter. Don't listen to the Panhandler. I agree with John Mack 88, and look at that. The Final Boss ball washing pat on the back from Panhandler. You must have done a lot, Final Boss. Must have done a lot. All right, Dave. So Dave, and then Panhandler, most sanctimonious or most holier than thou in the Dabbleverse.
You.
Thou.
Those should be the four.
How am I sanctimonious? How am I sanctimonious?
Come on. Chat, Dave, you disagree? He shouldn't even be nominated. Look, he doesn't.
Fuck, I had a really good fucking point that I forgot again. Damn it.
He's stalling.
I even thought Tommy
did.
did.
Most sanctimonious. It's holier than thou. Holier than that. Now I said it again too. Holier than thou.
I mean, Patrick Melton would be
Ray,
up there
you
too.
could say that. Patrick Melton, you could say that. Kevin, you can say that. Okay, the big hitters. Other than most of the big people, you could say that about. Schmuel, shit. You can even say it about fucking.
Schmuel's a good one, actually.
You know, let's see. Smaller guys, you know, whatever. The people that are on the list right now are what, like Dan, Chow, you, and.
But that's another, like, if we're gonna be serious for a second, another like big issue with this world, like nobody has any self-awareness. Nobody ever admits when they take an L. Everybody's always winning. They're always right. They're always the smartest guy in the room. It's insane. You're all a bunch of retards, myself included. To act like you're always right or you're always winning, it's beyond frustrating. I got to get out of this world. Somebody fucking help me. Where's the sorcerer? So what's his number? I have his number. Hold on.
Look, maybe I'm delusional, but I've always believed that I've taken my L's well in this world, and I've taken a bunch of them. I just don't care about them. Is really what happens. John Mack, the best thing about Schmuel is he takes this all so seriously. I love it. He's the meet the press of the Dabbleverse. Thank you, John Mack 86. Not only for the 515, but the compliment.
Yeah, that's a good super chat, actually, Johnny Mac. That is pretty. Yeah.
I may. Yeah. I may take it too seriously. But also too, like when I'm always looking, I try to look, I see things from a different perspective, and it's just because of who I am, maybe because I'm older. But like when I saw
saying like I see it, like nobody else can see it.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just said I see it. I feel like I'm seeing something different. Like when everybody was with Karmic and going after Felicia and whatnot, I was thinking like, I could see myself in Karmic's position, you know? I'm all alone. This chick is paying attention to me. Yeah, I'd go for it. And then, you know, look, I've always been the kind of guy that would let a chick talk me into anything, right? Like, goodbye, friends. I got to go see this chick tonight, you know? So I think I'm that. Sam, I didn't know you were disabled. I didn't get enough nominations. I demand to be added to the disabled Dabbler unless Quadfather agrees to vote for me in every other category I am nominated for. And look at this. Dr. Mega G, I don't think I'm above everyone else. I know it, Buckman. I'm glad that you feel that way.
What channel are you two idiots going to debate on tomorrow?
HUGHEZY's. Hughes Entertainment tomorrow night at 6 p.m.
Is it just you two, or is he going to have 8 other people on like he usually does?
I have no idea. I'm just showing up. And I asked what it was about, shit like that. Didn't get a thing. So I will be there. We'll have to see what happens. But sanctimonious though. What do you or see my deal with that is like I think Gino's the most sanctimonious, but that's because I think he believes it the most.
But you
Like
also have a serious personal problem with Gino, right? I mean, you legit
because I
do not
think he
like.
believes the shit that he's spewing.
I don't even think he hears what he's saying. He can't stay focused. He's like a goldfish. He can't stay focused for more than 3 seconds. So I don't think Gino's sanctimony. I disagree. Who else do you have on the list?
We had on that one there was oh shit. Good question, my friend. Sorry. We had Gino. I think we had Felicia. I didn't have any of the people that you guys mentioned, like Melton. Aaron was on it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. See, the thing with I have to say the thing with Aaron though is I don't believe Aaron believes it. Like I think Aaron is he knows that he's a piece of shit, but he just says this other stuff. Like I don't really feel like he believes it, but I really believe Gino thinks that Gino is the bee's knees.
See, I disagree with you, Aaron. I agree with you that he's definitely playing it up, and it is a wrestling bit or whatever, and he's really hamming it up for the camera. But I also do think he thinks he's right and he's winning, and all this nonsense that he's been through the last 18 months or whatever. He's the victim somehow, even though he's the one that's been in jail and has these HROs and everything else and been arrested twice. But he's the one that's poor Aaron.
What do you call it? I was a little surprised the other night on Clowntown when Felicia said the judges don't just hand out these restraining orders and stuff.
Yeah, they definitely hand them out. They have a temporary or 48-hour one, or until you can get in front of the judge to either make it permanent or 6 months or whatever the time period's going to be. But temporarily, I could go and get one right now against you.
Yeah, because I was I was surprised nobody just said Aaron and Melton, right? Like, because that's the restraining order.
But we did. I mean, more than one person pushed back on that. There's the one time I agree with Tommy that it's easy to. I mean, Tommy was just. I think he had it wrong overall. But yes, to get a temporary one is not very difficult. And yes, it is a state by state basis. But pretty much the general rule is, especially if you are a woman and it's against a man that you are in a relationship with, it's fairly easy to file. To file one doesn't take anything. You fill out the paperwork and you submit it, and then you get served with it. So.
Well, yeah, and because I mean it makes sense. If you're a judge, you're probably elected, at the very least appointed, and it's not a lifetime term. And if you make one mistake, you're screwed, right? They might all be bullshit, but the one time it isn't, and the one time you think it is, you're fucked.
Yeah, especially after the post Me Too movement. Yeah.
Is the Me Too. That's what's interesting though is the way the Dabbleverse, the way we treat women here. It's kind of not a surprise that this stuff happens.
What do you mean? I don't think they're treated terribly.
I'm sorry. Is that you with the rapper?
No, my dog might have a bone.
Okay.
I'll promote it. My dog has a bone.
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. No. It's fine. I just didn't know if Dave was still on here because I get every now and then I get Dave noises out of the blue, and just before we went live, he added something to the scene and got us all confused.
What do you mean the women are treated? You think they're treated worsely?
Worsely, yeah, I think they're treated worsely. I think the women in here got a lot of abuse.
But not for no reason. Like even I'll go like Kim Nicholson and I went at it for months. I mean, if you get in there and mix it up, you can't just because you're a woman, you can't expect not to have some come your way. Like you have to have a tough skin. I mean, I just don't think anybody's above getting shit on. I mean, that's this whole world that the when it comes down to it, the chatters against the chatters against the creators against each other, the creators against. I mean, it's just all.
But
constant wall
right.
breaking.
I think, but I guess this is where I'm looking at where I see the difference. Like, let's take Ashley, for argument's sake. So if I've got, I don't know, if I'm making fun of one of the guys, the men in here, usually it's he's stupid, he's dumb, he did this, he did that. And with the women, it's like, oh, she's got pancake tits, or she's ugly, you know, like least common denominator shit.
You and I get stuff we're ugly all the time. But yeah, I do agree. I'm embarrassed. When Ashley and I were going at it, like I went too far with certain things. I do think part of the old school me is, yeah, there are some things that go a little too far, but nothing's off limits at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like you get in this world, and I think Ashley's a different case. She's all in another, because she wasn't ready for what this was, and she took it too personally at first. For those first few months were very difficult for her, but now she's kind of rolling with it. So,
So
she toughened up. It was good for her overall, I think.
I will let you think about this for a minute while I plug the monitor back in that I just accidentally unplugged. Number 4 on the list was Kevin Brennan. And Kevin did actually pretty well. So it was open for 5 hours. There were 47 votes. Gino Bisconti, 26%. Felicia Gillespie, 15%. Aaron Imholt, runaway winner at 38%. But surprisingly, Kevin Brennan, 21%.
Okay, well, I don't think people actually believe that about Kevin. They just don't like Kevin, so they voted for Kevin because they thought it was negative. I mean, I just think that's his anti-fans. Because Kevin, he'll clown on himself. I'm hearing myself in the background. I don't know if that's your headphones, Schmuel. Yeah, I don't think Kevin's sanctimonious. I mean, he's just kind of out of it old man, yelling at clouds. That's part of his... That's kind of like I like him. That's why I like him, because that's the same way I am, just yelling for yelling's sake. What are you doing? What's on your fucking head? Are you losing your mind?
It's my do-rag.
What is going on with you tonight?
I was asked for a do-rag, so I'm wearing the do-rag.
I have to get out of this world. That's the only... I mean...
Pat's coming! Pat's coming!
You got to stop that, bro. Bro, you got to.
All right. Oh, let me pull it down there.
Honestly, are you drinking again?
No. I have the what do you call it? My neck thing is on because I'm walking back and forth, but it's also pulls over the head, and I thought, oh, Panhandler will love this if I put on my hijab and we go for it.
Christ.
I know. It's funny because you've like such a set of rules that you live by.
I'm very rigid. I will agree with that. I am very, very rigid.
And any bending from that at all, we must either be gay or
no.
There we go. John Mack, 86 cents. Thank you, Johnny. Buckman just transitioned in real time. I could work on the breasts. I'm very, very disappointed. Could use a little gynomastica, whatever the fuck it's called. Looks like the nihilists in Lebowski. Hey, let me just change the subject real quick. Did you see the Sticks and Hammer post from today? Him getting arrested?
In a pirate? Was that the guy that was in the pirate outfit? I didn't even know he was a streamer. I just kind of scrolled past it on X. I didn't know what it was.
Guy's got apparently... He's done very well. He's in that sort of right-wing grift verse, that alt-right stuff of like quartering and Tim Pool and that group. What do you call it? But I sort of think about you when I see stuff like that, because it's got to be such a pain in the ass to keep up that persona.
But this is not. It's not an act. I'm a miserable prick. It's not an act. Like, I'm just a miserable guy. Like, it's not an act for me. Like, and I'm not getting paid for it on top of everything else. So it's double.
But that's what. It's kind of one of the reasons I like you. But I'm talking about like Sticks and Hammer, right? Like these guys with the pot awful kind of guys with the long hair and the glasses and or a pirate hat and the long leather coat and the the affect that they have. It's say what you will about Marsh, but the guy's not. It's not an act, right?
No. What's that clanking? Are you dragging chains around? Are you on a boat? Are you in the hull of a boat? What's going on? Is there a wire clicking? That's not me.
I may be. No, I don't. Oh, that clinking radiator. This is New York City.
All right.
That's the radiator clanking.
I mean, I think Mersh plays it up a little bit. I mean, I do think he's a degenerate. Obviously, he says it all the time. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing with Mersh is I don't necessarily dislike him. He is entertaining, but he just never shuts the fuck up ever. He goes over these shows and completely takes them over, and it's just fucking annoying. And maybe that's part of his bit, and maybe he's just trolling us by doing that. But I don't think he is. Like, I just think he loves to hear himself talk, and it kind of ruins shows sometimes. You know, he's in every chat, send me the link, and he gets them. So people want him on. But it just sometimes when there's good stuff going on, and I will, shit on Pat earlier, at least he told Carmax the other night he didn't want Mersh on. So just the two of them could talk, which was far more interesting than Mersh mediating or inserting himself into it at that moment. So, I mean, that's my issue with it. I really don't dislike Mersh that much. It's just a little Mersh fatigue at the moment. Just a little Mersh fatigue. That's all. And he's the same thing too, where he said terrible things about Patrick Melton, and now he's calling him boss, and he's on the super tips, and he's pumping Hackamania. I mean, if I was Patrick Melton, and again, it's none of my business, but what he said about Patrick is the worst thing you can say about another grown man. Period. The end. And he doubled down on it. Said it more. And just to forgive that it's just not me, man.
Yeah, I don't think I would have been as easily forgiving as you were, or as Melton was. I also understand Melton's it's business.
Right. No, Melton's a good businessman. As whatever Patrick and I have going on, I think he's a very good businessman. He has multiple streams of income. He knows what he's been doing this for fucking ever. So yeah, he can put that shit aside. Absolutely.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be the one. I wouldn't be able to do that. Hold on. I'm trying to send Ray the link.
That should fix this show right up.
There we go. Oh, that's why it didn't work. Paste.
I'm gonna off the camera just 1 second, so you don't have.
That's
to
cool.
It'll be
all
like,
right.
I'll still be on audio.
No problem. All right. Cigarette Jones. I just text Ray the link. So tell Ray that the number that it came from is the link. I have to agree with Mint Diggity here, but Mersh talking about Ice Dancer is so interesting. What I thought about that.
I believe that's sarcasm, by the way, because Mersh says he has a girlfriend about 5,000 times a stream.
Well, that's why I thought it was so interesting, because Mersh went from like no girl, nothing, right, to like a weekend later, oh, my chick is this, my chick is that. And I was talking to, he was supposed to, I don't remember what it was, but we were having a conversation. He's like, oh man, I got to do something with my chick. He'll call me right back. And he did, but it was like, but I'm like in my head going, your chick? Like, you just started dating this girl. And I liked Ice Dancer a lot. I think she's pretty cool. So
I will say what I do like about it is, for all the, all the played out words in this world are just a lexicon nowadays. Like the incel stuff, like Mersh is counter to that. Like he's happy to have a girlfriend. He talks her up. He doesn't, whatever her history was, he doesn't go in, it doesn't bother him or he acts like it. So this is going to sound so gay, but it is kind of positive to see like a grown man acting like a grown man in terms of a woman. And that's all I'll say really about that.
Hey man, I'm thrilled for his getting something. It's Ray DeVito. Hi, Ray.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Ray?
I don't know if this is going to be great because
you're at a CVS. We can tell you're at a CVS. Are you getting a hairbrush for your girlfriend?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll walk outside. I'll go on this. I don't want to bother the people here. How are you guys? What would I miss out on?
It's my show, Ray. Nothing is ever missed out on.
Nothing, right? It'd be like missing one
Nothing.
of your shows, Ray. You missed absolutely nothing.
All right, sweet. Hey, you asked me to be on here. I wasn't the one being like,
No, it's
hey,
good
give
to
me
see
the
you,
link,
Ray.
you
I
bastard.
gotta bust your balls, Ray. You know that.
Come on.
Oh, wait, who? I asked you. Is that what you're saying?
You didn't ask me to be on the show this morning?
Well, I was this morning, but that's when we were going to have the Dixon crew and Bob Levy on. I thought you'd be fun. Or did I ask? Oh, no, I did ask you to come on with Panhandler.
Yes,
But
you
it was
did.
like an hour and yeah. But we were starting an hour. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Dr. Mega G, you don't have to say I like her. You don't know her. It's all relative, man. You know, like she's not my friend, but you know, as far as people that chat on the internet, she's fine. We don't have to get that absorbed into it. Everything is not as serious as you think there, Dr. Chow. So what's going on? Did you get your car back?
Yeah, it's still things are still up in the air. It's for the better right now. I found a good guy, and I think it's a long time. I don't want to get into it until everything's resolved, and then I'll talk about it. I just don't want to talk about it until everything's resolved. But it's on the up and up, and I found a good guy. Everyone's like, you need this, you need this. Then I go to the guy that does that, and he's like, you don't need it. He goes, I'll do it if you want, but I don't want to just take your money for nothing. So he goes, if in a few weeks it's still going on or whatever, he's like, I'll do it, but I'll fill you in on everything when everything's in the.
Well, what's wrong?
rear
Just give
view
us
mirror.
the basics, buddy. What's wrong with the car?
Don't worry. I've talked to you about it offline. I don't want to talk about it online.
All right,
Dude, you understand like how
nobody cares if you need an alternator or a solenoid.
don't worry about it, Schmuel.
Okay.
Again, that's why you just want to talk about. Can we just do jokes? What do you got? Some jokes? Pick up a pen.
We had a
What do you
whole
got?
stream today about Tom Myers getting his car repaired. So I mean, I'm not asking your penis size, right?
Yeah, don't worry about my car. Everything's on the up and up.
And so John Mack number 8 says Ray is the new Ribs. You look like Barry. Look like you're dressed like Barry Ribs out there.
Yeah, I'm at the store now. Now I'm outside the store, so it's cold, man. It was a warm day yesterday, but
Are you back in Cleveland, Ray?
no, I'm in New York. I think I'm gonna tomorrow morning is the plan to roll out. But I picked up some work while I was here.
So you're in the city doing spots?
So that's a good thing.
Ray could probably throw a stone from where he is to where I am right now.
Okay.
You want to drive me home, Ray?
I'll throw a stone at you.
Do you want to drive me? How about driving me home?
I get to throw. Remember, my car's the one that's in the shop.
Yeah, well, my car is the New York City subway tonight, so cheers to that.
I'm walking, dude. I'm on the sidewalk.
Good man.
Ray, are you working tonight? Do you have any spots tonight?
I could do the late show at St. Mark's if I want.
St. Mark's. There used to be a good meeting there.
St. Mark's
Ray
Comedy
showing
Club.
himself to be full-on paranoid weirdo, refusing to even say something like, "Oh, my car needs a new radiator" or whatever. Yeah, I guess, but Ray's been through a bunch, right? So, who knows?
Yeah, there's no reason to throw all people don't. I learned this the hard way. People don't need to know all your personal information online. They just don't. So why do it, Schmuel?
I get it, but how many
Is
shows?
Schmuel your real
How
name,
many
Schmuel? You wanna go into
super
this?
chat? How many super
Talk
chat
about
shows?
real life stuff? Is this what
So
you
this
wanna
is-
do? Real life stuff?
We're talking about doxing
you,
me
Jonathan Brockner.
versus your car, right? Like you talked about your tire needing air for 6 months, right? And now your car was stuck. You asked me to help you find a mechanic.
Hey,
I'm
look at the
interested.
puppy.
Ray.
Ray, are you back to streaming? Like you took a break for a bit? Are you back? Are you doing shows? Like doing your podcast?
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. I can only, I'm working now all the time, so I can't do a schedule because I don't know when I got time to stream. I don't know when I don't have time to stream. So I got guests that want to do my streams. I can't just line it up and be like, okay, I can do it. I can do it at 2:00 this day, or I can do it at 3:00 that day. So there's a
So
little puppy who wants
What's
to-
going on
wants
with
love
have you talked to KB at all?
Who?
You know, Mr. Brennan.
I can't hear you. I got a puppy over here. No, that's not your problem. It's a good guy. What'd you say now?
No, have you talked to KB at all? Has he asked you? Because I think
Lady
I thought I
KB?
saw him. I thought I
No,
saw him
I don't
call
really
you.
talk to. I don't. It's not for good or for bad, but no, I don't really talk to Kevin.
Okay, well, no, because I thought he called you a couple times on the stream, so I didn't know if he was trying to get you to come on MLC, come back to
Yeah,
MLC
he
or
sent me the
not.
link a few times. I wasn't able to come on.
So you're big time in Kevin.
No, I'm not big timing anyone. Trust me.
All right.
If I was big time, I'd have free time to stream.
Because you're in danger of being replaced by Jake Hudson, so just be careful.
Oh, Jake can have it. I'm no Jake.
Yeah, apparently nobody is. So
Yeah.
all right, I was just checking.
Jake's
I wanted
the
to
man.
update.
he, speaking of Jake Hudson, wasn't he paid? Didn't Kevin get paid to have him on?
You're asking me? How would I know?
I was asking Panhandler too.
No, I don't. I have no idea. Like I said, I'll never forgive Kevin for the Jake Hudson gate.
See, I thought that's what I thought the whole deal was is that Kevin got paid to have Jake Hudson on, and he got paid to have Little Mir on, and that's why he has them on.
I don't know.
But I was kind of surprised that we found out from Carmick that Kevin hasn't paid him in like 3 or 4 months.
Cormac was on. I don't know about that. I don't know who Kevin pays.
I don't know. This would be the first time I don't got to worry about getting a W-9 from that guy. So
W9 or W4?
whatever.
No, you give him
I don't need it.
you give
there
him a
won't be one-
W-9, he gives you a 1099.
Yeah, 1099 for the contract.
So, but that's the deal. All right, Ray, you're gonna blow my ears out with the noise. So, can we talk? Can I talk with you? You're gonna be around later?
I might be. I should be.
All right. So send me a link. I'll come on with you when I get home. All right.
All right.
I'll see you
Because
guys later. Have a good show, guys.
All right.
All right, see you, Ray. Later, man. It's hard to be mean to Ray. Even for me, it's hard to be mean to Ray.
I know it really is. I just like, it's so weird because I never know what it's like. I don't know what to ask him. Right? Like he doesn't want to talk. He won't want to talk about like the Sheckler guy. Right? And I won't say anything. And then he'll bring it up. And then I'll ask an innocuous question about like, how's your car? And he'll launch into, I'm not going to talk about that. That's personal information. Should I tell people your real name? You know, it's insane.
Where did Dave go? You scared poor Dave away, or is he?
No, Dave has Dave is left me. He's big timing me for another show. He wanted to interrupt HUGHEZY with DeNiro stuff.
Oh God.
Ray's living large off the GoFundMe money. I wish that's what they fucking went after Ray for the GoFundMe, but the thing raised like $800, like enough for a couple of nights. And Johnny Mac raised like a puppy whose hind legs don't work. Ray is what do you call it? Ray is a project for he's been a project for a lot of people, and he's a good guy, and it's very hard to stay mad at him or to be mad at him.
Yeah, he's a very frustrating guy. Very frustrating. Like I told him to get away from me at AC. I was like, I can't. But he's very nice too. I just don't have the patience for Ray. I just can't. He needs mommy in his life or somebody like that to help. He's a 50-year-old boy.
I met when he met Mrs. Buckman. She's like, he's very nice, but how does he live? And so there we go. It was like $6,000, Buckman, but $6,000 is it's. I mean, it was years ago. So sorry, Chow, for me getting
Save
it
it for the
wrong.
debate, Chow.
Save it. And I'm often wrong, but I also think it's silly to go after Ray of all the people on the planet, but they do it because it gets a rise out of them, and that's where we go. All right. let me just, I want to finish up sort of where we started with Dixon, which is I understand that you don't like Pat and you've got a problem with Pat.
Well, here's the thing.
But why am I supposed to? But why am I supposed to get in the middle of that? And then, I mean, he knows how I feel about you. You know how I feel about him. But I can't get. I don't. I feel like. And
I didn't ask you to I didn't ask you to take a side. In all of our discussions offline or even on here, I've never asked you to take my side or sweep for. I don't want.
I thought that's what that 2 o'clock in the morning text was about.
I want to know if you had the balls to ask him. That's all, because you do. I think we can all admit, as much as we joke about you being a ball washer, you do not really criticize those that you view above you in this world. Correct?
No, I criticize people. I disagree.
You disagree? Okay. Well,
I disagree. I
was just curious if you bring it up, because my point with the Pat thing is, if he doesn't like me, fine. I don't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit that I don't like him. But I've never went after him until that about the whole handsy stuff. Like, the only thing that I ever said that kicked this whole thing off was enough with the Felicia Pat thing. You said your piece. He didn't like that. And then we went on Clown Town and talked about it. And then he came on PSP or PSAP or whatever the fuck it is, the Ginger Girls show, Pretty Antisocial podcast. And he was really hot about it. He said he didn't like me personally or personality. And then he did this super disrespectful thing where he got up and walked away in the middle when I was talking, trying to big time me and shit like that. And then he names a fucking, I don't even know what that thing was the other night where he named one of his episodes like I'm the worst. So, and then at the same time.
Oh, that was his episode? I thought somebody did a clip on that. Just hang on 1 second. I'm about to set my office on fire. Hold on.
Unbelievable. Didn't he just want to ask me these questions and he walks away? I should porn bomb him if I had any balls.
I'm sitting here, Panhandler, and little things are like floating by me. And I'm like, I thought it was from lighting the cigar. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm looking over and I got a candle burning. And it's at the bottom, and apparently it's like one of those Chinese candles. And so I'm sorry that you said Pat got up and walked away from you in the middle of a conversation, and I just did the same thing. But
he's got a good shot.
I'll show it to you right. I'll show you the candle right after we get off here.
No, Johnny Mac just said you dicks into me. Right. But my point was that, but then he'll have Karmic on after Karmic says he's got evidence and he's got this, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just feels bullshit. And what I think it comes down to is, obviously I was a big KB stan, and that's what I think it comes down to, that I like Kevin. And the irony being is I gave Kevin a ton of shit when he went after Pat after Hackmania 1 about it. So,
see, I was thinking,
like, I defended Pat. I thought Pat was good on MLC. I enjoyed him on MLC. Like, it was something different. And I even got Kevin to admit that it was okay for Pat. Not I got him, but one of my super chats, he said, okay, Pat, I'm not mad if he goes to Hackmania if he's getting paid. And then obviously Kevin changed his mind about that. So this whole, like, why he doesn't like me or whatever, it has nothing to do. He forgives other people for saying way worse shit. You can look at my Twitter. I don't never delete anything, and I tweet the wrong shit all the time. I've never really harassed him there. I've super chatted to Money. Since I keep odd hours, I, listen to his show and shit. So again, who gives a fuck? I was just more curious if you had the balls to ask him the question, since we have a relationship, or I've been on your show more than a handful of times, and you're friends with him. And we do, peek behind the curtain. Sometimes we talk about content or topics or whatever, just in passing, or text one another. So that's all. That's all it was. I never asked you to take my side. I don't want anybody to take my side.
No,
take my side.
My view of this is that, and this is my opinion, not anybody else's opinion. I just assumed that Pat thought Karmic was an idiot, and he's playing him, and that's why he's doing it. And he thought he thought you were better than that. That's my thing, because it's like, sometimes, it feels to me like sometimes you can just, like, it's too much shitting, like the same shitting over and over and over again. And so that was what I thought. Like I thought he was trying to get you to change it up a little bit. But what do I know?
Yeah, no, I don't think that. I mean, I agree with you that. Yeah, my whole thing is just to keep needle until somebody finally snaps. Absolutely. I mean, everybody knows that. Yeah, and plus now it just pisses people off that if I get in this kind of repeat modes or use the same kind of attacks or insults or whatever, just worded differently. Yeah, and it drives people crazy. Yeah, I mean that's why. I mean it's me. That's the way that I troll or whatever. But he, I think, legit was on Pretty Antisocial was legit hot under the collar, and I was like, whoa, he's serious about this. And then he just keeps doubling down, whatever. But again, I don't want you to take my side. I wasn't asking you. I just was wondering if you would bring it up.
Oh,
since you do have a relationship with both. That's all.
I thought you were asking me to take your side. I'm in this state where I've got people that I think are, and not just me that this happens to, but like I get asked to carry the water for other, like they want me to bring their beef to somebody else. And I'm like, I don't have that. Like, I don't have that beef. When Ava, example is when Ava was on and people were like, how can you let her do this? You should handle it this way. You should do that. It's not my beef, Like,
well, I didn't. You know me better that I don't want anybody fighting my fucking battles. I say this all the time. I'm on one side. I'm on my fucking side, and that's it. And that is it. Couldn't be more true and more sincere when I say that.
Okay, cool. All right. I don't want to be I don't want to be like, as Laundry Room 2 here says, Buckman is like, where's the beef? Yeah, I don't want to be anybody else's beef, and so that's the thing. So it's like, and I like Dixon. I am, but I also know like what he's been through with this stuff. I mean, he got it. He did do it to himself by, he did hit that woman, Gino. So these things happen, but, so maybe the problem started he started it, but it's like, how fucking long, right, does somebody have to serve penance? And then the other problem is I'm not the greatest at segregating what we talk about on stream from what we talk about in person. So I'm always a little nervous because I don't want to say, I don't want to say something, I don't want to make his situation worse or anybody's situation worse,
Yeah.
And how I feel about Felicia and Karmic and whatnot are not the way he has them. And then I feel like, what do you call it? What's the word that I'm looking for? I think people think that I'm like, that I was a mouthpiece for him and I'm not.
All right.
And Cigarette Jones asking Schmuel, did you vote for Ross Perot in 92? I wouldn't vote for Ross Perot for anything. So it was a nut, just a kooky nut. I've never liked these millionaires, billionaires, or whatever who step in and think they're going, they've got the right answer. If only everybody would do what they're going to do.
Billionaires are backing. That's smart. They're all
no, but yeah,
let's not.
But they can't.
You don't want to get me started on, but you know where I'm at with this.
But it's like the Trump thing, right? Like he comes in, it's like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He couldn't do shit because the system is aligned against him. So you need somebody who knows how to use the system as well. So maybe a guy like Jamie Dimon, who's lived off the government tit for most of his life. But what do I know? So, and in my neighborhood, the big, the big money guys are all the guys that run the pension plans, funds, and that shit. No, not the union, but the private equity people, that take like the pension funds and then use all that. And then they suck as much, and they couldn't care less about anything.
Yeah, nothing's going to change until there's another 1776 2.0. Nothing's going to change without violence. Period. The end. We're going to start hanging politicians. That's the only way things are going to change. Period. That's it. You're not voting your way out of this. Nobody is. I don't care what side you're on. So.
Yeah. Cigarette Jones, Ava has a mad beef with you now. Ava does. And
that's still going on? You never even really got into that. Like,
she's entitled to it. She's not happy with me because my side of it, hers is probably different. But my side of it is the stuff that she was doing with Stuttering John. Um, I thought was not good, and I expressed that. And I was very confused because I liked Ava a lot, and I I don't know. I didn't feel like the stuff she was doing with Stuttering John, the anti Shuley stuff and Carl stuff. It didn't feel honest to me. And like when she had Nasty Neil, when Nasty Neil was on the show and they were arguing, it just felt like arguing for the sake of arguing. But the channel striking and the threats and all that bothered me. And I also don't think John is a good guy. And I think defending him is, I don't think you have to like Shuley. I think you can dislike both of them. But John is not a good guy. And I felt like Ava, like everybody else, they come in and they think that, poor John, right? He's misunderstood and all this stuff. But he's not. He's a piece of garbage.
Everybody in this world's a piece of garbage. So I mean, no, we're just splitting hairs. There's not. I don't think there's a lot of good people in this world, to be honest with you. So.
Yeah, and look, don't get me wrong, I like Ava. I don't, but I understand. I mean, we have a fundamental disagreement here. So, and neither one of us are the kind of people that are going to say, "Oh, let's just put it to the side or make it work or do it online." Can't do it.
Now she's streaming with Canoe some, so that's not going to help you guys get back together.
Speaking of which, though, I want to give her props for the way she handled Matt Mead last night. If you've seen the Stallion clip,
I mean, was live in the chat when it went down, and I got banned from Canoe's chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ava sliced and diced the guy, and she asked the question that I kept asking the screen, which was, he kept saying about driving Scarlett back to Wisconsin, and I'm like, why are you driving her? That felt like super controlling.
I thought there was an incident where she had a problem on the plane and they had to like strap her to a gurney and take her to the hospital, like something. I thought and I could be wrong, and the chat could help me out here, where she has an issue flying, or it was a bad experience her last time and she doesn't want to fly. I don't think it's just more. I think driving, there's more to it than just the control. I mean, that may be a part of it. Last night was, and I wasn't a huge Matt hater. Obviously, that first thing was a terrible look, and they both need to get the fuck away from each other. And last night didn't help things, but Canoe's getting shit on a ton. I do believe she should have ended the stream and then called her and took it private. But she did press Matt pretty hard too, saying you guys shouldn't be together. It's too up and down. She said it multiple times. Again, she should have ended the stream. She shouldn't have put if Scarlett's her friend, she shouldn't have put it out there again and ended it and called her or whatever, taking it private. That's not content. It's fucking gross. The first one was gross. Last night was even grosser. Like
my view was that Ava gave Keanu backbone. That without Ava having been backing her, I don't think Keanu would have asked those questions.
You may be right.
Was asking of Matt, right. And so I thought I respected what Ava did last night. I actually sent her DM today, saying that she was good. No, I don't like Keanu. There's no question about it. I don't like her. I think she's full of shit. And particularly like when it comes to the merch stuff and whatnot. Oh, he didn't turn on, what'd she say? He didn't turn on us till he realized he could make money out of it. But that's everybody. Gino Content House, in my view, is what broke Gino. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was the Schizo Sean thing. I don't really know, but that's when everything changed, because that's when Carl wasn't happy with him anymore. And like publicly, the stuff that I'd been thinking in my head all of a sudden became publicly like out there. Like everybody was saying all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Content House. I mean, they're just in a bad spot. Like I've said this before. I don't think Canoe's as bad as people say. She's done some dumb shit, obviously. At the same time, I see her that she's in a box and she's got to back her husband. There's not a lot of choice there, and Gino doesn't help things out. So yeah, I can't really defend it. Like, I don't hate her, I still like her, but this whole Scarlet thing is gross, and it's such a weird kind of dichotomy because she seems so infantile, and obviously she's done hardcore porn, so that doesn't make sense. But when you see, and she looks like a tiny, tiny girl, so and you see her cry. I mean, somebody. I hate being sincere, but she needs help, and needs Matt and her need to get away from fucking far, far away from each other. The end. Stop going on stream. It's fucking gross, man. It's gross.
Yeah. My view of it, I really feel like this. My view of it is 100% that Scarlett has like mental health problems, and no normal adult man would be in that situation. Like, I don't know what the fuck Matt, like, my opinion of him has changed completely since all this stuff started. And not the bullshit that people are trying to, whether he's an abuser or all that other stuff. I'm just talking about this chick has obvious problems. And if you're banging her, it's like you're banging a retard and there's something wrong with it. So there's that.
We know she puts out, so
yeah, that's the thing. But it's also like some of the stuff I saw with her was the like car streams and whatnot, where she was just grabbing sort of, off the street, and she's obviously got fucking problems, whether it's a drug problem and she can clear up, or whether her brain is gone. But mid diggity, someone's gonna fuck her. I don't disagree with you, Mint. I mean, I think that that's gonna happen. But it wouldn't be me. I
wouldn't have the confidence to do, like, ever seen what she's done on cam. I'm like, yeah, bro, I can't compete. Like, and I'm a pretty confident guy, but I'm like, there's no point in this. This is gonna be this is gonna be pointless for you. And it's gonna make me feel sad. So no.
Yeah, the black guy thing I don't really care about. But
no, I'm not even being racial. I'm just saying I don't have the equipment that she's used to working with, so there's no fucking way. It's just fucking nuts, dude.
I was going to go back to Frank's other handle, right? Keanu's bad because of affiliation with Gino, who was punched by Pat. Schmuel is no mouthpiece, though. I don't know what you're trying to say. I did not come into this disliking Keanu. She won me over time, particularly with the when it comes to the Jason Scoop stuff and whatnot. And she's still simping for Aaron. I mean, that just blew me away. Right.
Yeah, I don't understand her. Just even take that aside, just aligning yourself with Aaron makes no sense at all.
And that's and then basically turning on April with the texts and all that other stuff. So there, Sam Bibley is saying, drug addicted girls are easy to control. Sam, I 100% agree with you. What I guess my question is, can it change? Like, if she stopped doing drugs tomorrow, would it change? Like, would she still be this problem child? And that's what it feels like to me. It feels like she's got a shit ton of psychiatric problems, plus the drugs, plus all that other stuff. So,
yeah, I mean, not the most mentally stable and balanced women going to porn. I mean, I don't think we have to be Freud to figure that out. I mean, these problems this trauma goes way, way back. I'd imagine. She just needs to stay off cam. Like, it's again, I don't want to see any more of it, man.
Yeah, I got you. But the thing is, I heard it somewhere earlier. Is she in porn, or is she just a chick that anybody can be in porn now? You grab a fucking webcam and you suck a dick, and as long as you're putting that on the air, you can call yourself a porn star.
I don't know what I would say she's in porn, man, or she was, or I mean, there's enough videos out there that are highly produced that are studio stuff that she's
yeah. And Cigarette Jones said she needs an intervention. I don't know. I guess what I'm suggesting is maybe she needs a home, like go stay somewhere. And this
I got
is
a big
also
house. I got a big house. It's empty.
Doc.
So.
Oh, she'd make you crazy. I
You
wouldn't.
imagine?
I wouldn't be.
Fucking
I wouldn't
imagine.
have her around with weapons anyway. And Dr.
Yeah.
Mega G, who cares? Apparently, a lot of people do. So, so there we go. All right, I got to wrap it up because I got to take
All
a
right.
train home, and otherwise I'm going to be late. Thanks for coming on, man. I will be talking to you in the next couple of days. Dave was supposed to give us the lowdown on
it's
the
the awards.
Dabbleverse Awards, which is Saturday. I do not know. I will be on with Echo Pineapple pre-awards. I don't know what Dave has planned, and there we go. And Dr. Chow says, call her up and give her your advice. And I don't water dead trees.
She did follow me recently on Twitter, so maybe I do have a shot. Wait a minute, man. Now I'm rethinking this whole thing. All right, I got something to do tonight now. Good.
I wonder if
where the Bucks get your ass kicked.
Maybe you could do like a group call with you, her, and Mersh, and
yeah,
that would be fun.
Sounds great.
The whole thing is just fucking insanity. All right, guys.
All right,
good night. I'll let you out, and then I'm going to say good night to you kids. Guys, thanks for coming on. Thanks for being early, doing it early. I got to get out of here. Poor Panhandler. The death of Panhandler. Oh yeah, 2-3 days after she moved in. One way or the other, either he'd do it to himself or it would be done for him. There we go. Guys, it's been a blast. Cigarette Jones, thank you as always. A Groupon, and I saw based as a filter word. I don't really know what is going on there, but Johnny Mac, thank you for the super chats. The $10 will pay for my subway ride home, which is great. Hopefully the 30% that YouTube takes out for taxes will keep me free from having problems with the government. And let's just say, Pat's coming.